Hello again. Not much is left. Supposedly this final mission is maybe an hour long, but I didn't have time to do it earlier today. So let's finish it now instead.
It's funny. I always saw myself elsewhere by the time my life would come to an end. I guess it's time to make things right while I can. Azaran has started a ritual of some kind. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have much time left. I need to use the artifacts on that statuette. They should, hopefully, deflect the spell and put an end to this madness. I have no idea if this will even work. But I don't want to waste the last hours I have doing nothing. My strength is falling away as fast as those hammer gears turn. But I am determined to see this through. Let's go.
This is it. If the treacherous keepers can be trusted into a translation of Abnjar's tablets, you hope that the 3 mage artifacts you possess will sever your accursed brand. Use them on the statuette. So we are returning to the same mansion map. What do we want? Can't go wrong with flash bombs or fire arrows. Healing potions. We have rope arrows, we have 2, that's enough. Take the holy water. Take the mines. And take some water arrows. I think that's gonna be best I can do. I haven't even used a single mine. I keep buying them and just never using them. Oh, we're starting from the inside. Nice. I was expecting to have to walk all the way back here, but this is good. A very pleasant surprise.
You have no idea what you're doing, do you? You raided their holy places and invaded their stronghold, convinced that theft would be your salvation. You have staggered through your miserable life using deceit and violence, always as the pawn of another, cast aside by secluded scholars and criminal scum alike. Perpetually dangling from someone else's strings. You don't even know whose schemes you're truly serving now.
That's fine, I don't need to know. Oh, holy water? Yes, please. Oh! Hello, my friend. I'm actually quite liking the music they've got going here. It's a nice fit. Adepts, your work towards ensuring the safety of the ceremony is satisfactory. Our servants made their way into the inner sanctum and keep its guardians away. However, we cannot risk further interference. Those of you who do not join the procession shall secure the mansion by raising as many servants as possible and sealing the entrances. When the ritual is complete, we shall descend upon our conceited brethren at Highwatch Castle. Savor their defeat. It will be a mere appetizer to our long-awaited vengeance against the scum of our treacherous homeland. I'm expecting that it won't be that easy to just get into the place. Hey. Oh, dude. Or maybe it is.
You've now learned the lesson that I taught a Babtiar in his final moments. His magic cannot defeat me, no matter what baubles are used. How exactly did you plan to sever your brand? But don't lose hope. Perhaps the spell being channeled inside me is the true source of your curse. Why don't you see for yourself?
New objectives. This can't all be for nothing. Explore this strange place and locate Azaran the Cruel. If he is using souls branded by the statuette in his spell, surely he is the source of your curse. I'd say that the one mission previously was pretty close to being Thief meets Cthulhu. Things are not going as planned, and I don't know if it's due to the ritual taking longer than expected, or us underestimating the threat. Our defenders should have scared off the denizens of this realm for the time of the ceremony, but we are increasingly facing attacks just like during our first expeditions. The Master will no doubt be safe, guarded by his protector as well as the magical barrier that only his most trusted disciples have the keys to shut down. But for mere adepts like us, there is no salvation should our last defenses fail. Or fall, rather. Huh. So we shall find those trusted disciples. Hang on. Do we actually have a multiple pass here? I expected this to be very linear. Like, I pretty much expected more of chaos, and that is not a path. So maybe it is like more chaos. Oh my god, the frame rate dips. 45 FPS. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it.
There has to be a way. Azaran. He's the cause of all this. I have to stop his ritual.
Don't think there's going that way, but I'll check it anyway. Are you alive? Yeah, you are. I mean, alive is a, a relative term. Oh, fuck. That's not gonna work. Let's find a different way in. The fuck is that? That's cool. Interesting. There are some very nice enemy designs in this. I mean, I have gamma set up in the game reasonably high, but it doesn't translate on stream, sadly. Or I don't know if that's sad or not, it very much depends. I would say that the game probably doesn't look quite as good on my screen, but it looks a lot more visible. Because I did a couple of times have to just raise the gamma because I couldn't see what the hell I was doing. Please walk away. Thanks. Are you an enemy? Guess not. No, you can't.
The ghouls will feast upon your corpse after I'm done.
No. Okay, so he's already basically aggroed.
Come out before I use it.
Yeah. What?
I can smell your fear, intruder.
What?
The ghouls will feast upon your corpse after I'm done with you.
The Shadow Masters, you earned yourself a place among our slaves, thief.
Feel the burn.
That is almost really good.
Mess you just stepped into, invader.
I can't believe that worked.
Another soul offered to that which lies beyond. I can smell sacrifice.
You earned yourself a place among our slaves, thief.
Okay, one of them saw me. Oh, the mines didn't blow up. I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish here, really. That guy just looked like the biggest badass in the room, so I decided to kill him. Okay, I think he's carrying something I probably want. Shame about this marble floor, though. Okay, let me try something stupid.
The slower will your death.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't get all of them. Almost, though. Yeah, no. Not happening. Ritual instructions. I should maybe look at these. I trust you are under no misapprehension about keeping tablets. Their scholastic importance cannot be understated. As the proud man you are, I'm sure you appreciate the contribution you have made to the future with its discovery. By the time you read this, you will no doubt have been rejected by the scented conjurers. As foretold... Oh, alright. Difficult sentences, such as foretold. This small omission I do feel a pang of guilt for. I remain uncertain that telling you would have affected anything. This must seem a betrayal. Understandable. I hope our translation acts as some small balm for the trouble. Farewell. Uh-huh. Primary division of light counters the primary combination of flesh. In addition to souls, ritual requires exact amounts of each of the 4 flesh materials. Uh-huh. These quantities are given in cryptic format. Parables of weather and animal breeding cycles. Further research required. And safety measures, yeah, that's the one I read already.
Did someone say something?
I have acquired a... You seriously saw me? Or probably heard me. Because marble! Okay. Wonder if I can do this without... If I just go real slow. Save the moss arrow. Take no full steps, because those make sounds. Alright. I've acquired a strange key. Anyone see a strange keyhole somewhere? The fuck? The hell am I looking at here?
This engine doesn't. Oops. Sure. That makes sense to somebody somewhere.
Is that you?
Is this the same place? Yeah, this is the same place on the other side. Is there anything else I want here?
Better safe than sorry.
Just got a key that I don't know the purpose of. Why does this place remind me of, what's that game? Harvester. There's just something harvestery about this. Yeah, the FMV game. Okay, I got a key from here. Maybe that's all I wanted. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else, but a harvester comes to mind. Strength potion. Haven't used those before. So let's make a hard save. I was hoping he would take damage by walking through the fire. Oh, you're gonna get up, aren't you? Oh, I was hoping you would infight. Whatever you... Oh, you are infighting. Outstanding. Keep it up. Oh, no. I have put myself in a bit of a bad situation. Oh, fuck. I want that worm thing to start fighting those guys. Nah? Huh? Come on. Come on. Be a pal. Come on. Yeah! Oh. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ! Okay. I found the real stealth master. I will admit that that guy is stealthier than I was. Are you gonna fight them too? Oh, sick! Fuck him up! I'm not impressed so far. They're still alive. I demand blood. Oh yes! Oh yes! There we go. Now this is stealth gaming. That's not okay, though. Go back to your own business. Thank you, you eldritch slugs. You have served me well. Hey, another strange key. Also, the antlion webs make sense in the way that you use antlions in Half-Life 2 to fight the Combine using them, and I basically did the same thing. Wonder if that was the intended way to do it, or... I mean, I'm sure there was no one exact intended way, but... But I do wonder if that was a way that Divs had in mind as an option. I think that thing is gonna haunt me. I don't know how many people are involved. I'm guessing... Actually, I'm not gonna guess anything. But it was in development for like 7 years, so... Either... Could be basically anything.
Bloody electro, stranger.
How convenient that I have a strange key. And even got one to spare. Watch as I end up needing like 7 of them. You don't have a head, you can't follow me. Seriously? You can't go through that? There we go. Jesus. What the fuck? The hell was that? Suddenly I just melted. Let's just load. I want my health back. Is that a mine? Yes. Now I know. Wait, you don't have a head. You can't fight me. I mean, yeah. Maybe he does have a head, technically. Just not in the usual place.
thought it was. Hopefully. I think the truth is coming loose.
Oh, I'm back here now. Well, with more HP. Never mind.
They say the smell is not so bad after a few days. It's been months.
You actually saw me.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But I feel nothing.
Oh, you also have a strange key. Okay. Okay. What the hell? This is stupid. Yeah, that's stupid.
Ugh.
That's marble. Of course that's marble. Marble, not marple. There may be a difference. No. It's the one last platforming puzzle. Necrotic ingredients. Our work here is taking much longer than expected, and I fear for our brethren at the lower levels, who might come under attack at any moment. Performing the ritual for the first time did not tame the sentient, but the master is convinced he did everything correctly and now wants to keep repeating the ritual until it yields the expected results. I asked the master if increasing the amount of each substance used in the ritual would perhaps accelerate it, but it only made him more agitated. He screamed at me something about delicate alchemical balance that must not be disturbed lest it hurts the sentient, bringing a collapse to the sanctuary and causing irreversible damage to our arcane powers.
This has to be it. If Azaran loses his powers, does that mean...
So fuck with the balance, is what you're saying. In order for us to achieve our purpose, we need to apply the statuette's brand on a few individuals. The brand itself does not have any specific link to the art of necromancy. It is merely a marker and a way to gather specific energy, in this particular case, souls. The sentient has to be the one applying the brand. We cannot just paint its brand on walls or other surfaces and wait for it to do the work. It needs to be directly imprinted, and it can only be imprinted on a living creature. These branded individuals will in turn unwittingly act as relays when the time comes, capturing surrounding souls and transferring them to statuette through their brands. It does not matter whether the branded are dead or alive at this point, as the brand will eventually slay them due to the overwhelming magical pressure. We will then wait at the statuette's heart with the ceremonial circle in place and commence the ritual to claim these souls ripe for the picking, to convert them as raw vitality to feed upon. Once this is done, and we have enough lives to last aeons, we will only need to reanimate the empty husks of the captured souls and build a sufficient force to crush the hand once and for all and reclaim our rightful homeland. Good luck. Azaran is using the same ritual circle shown in Abibtinar's tablets. This must be the source of your brand. It has to be. There must be some way to disrupt it. Gee, I wonder. The fuck? Didn't see that coming. I was about to use that as a platform. Glorious ending. That's where the story ends. Just fall on your face. Hi. What? What is... Ah! Ah! Man has mind control abilities. I have now fucked with the ritual, right? Hurrah!
So here you are. It was difficult finding you.
Get away from me.
Did I offend you somehow? Your own thirst for thievery brought you here in the first place.
Yes, and you and Raputo and DeWall are the worst things that ever happened to me.
You did very good for yourself during that time. You'd be glad to know Raputo would very much like to have you in his ranks. Or, if you're interested, you could work for me.
I'm afraid you're gonna be disappointed.
I'm offering you the best job you can think of. Do you know of a man named Constantine?
I've heard the name.
I'm representing a client who would very much like you to acquire an item from Constantine. A magical sword, as a matter of fact.
Tempting, but like I said, you're gonna be disappointed. No condition to take this job. This job.
I'm sorry it has come to this. I can heal most illnesses with plants, but even I think I cannot cure your affliction. It looks like a curse, a powerful one. It was good knowing you, Hume. Farewell.
All is as it was written. The Black Parade is defeated. Azaran retreated to his spire, vanquished, but still determined in his intention to reach immortality. A crisis was averted by the profane, but another looms. A dark project.
Oh no!
If this life is over now, will I fade away? Will I shamble in the dark? Will I rust in gold estates? Night, treading soot and ash, choking off the screams of beggars. Orphan dreams weren't made
Okay, so 7-ish people.
rot away in leper's paws. These streets are red in tooth and claw. Roll my bones beneath the sky. Hide me from this evil eye. Fate grins and spins her traps. A golden smile hides chains and widows. Puppet strings that dance and lash. Shadows betray me now. Abandon me in desert sun. I'll burn these strings and fly. Don't leave me stranded in the cold, in the wasteland with the wolves.
Sounds from Arx Vitalics, Amnesia Dark Descent, Doom 3, Fatal Frame 4, Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls was there. Lots of Silent Hills, Stalker, Twin Peaks. Yeah, our 7 people was the core team, and then additional people involved in various assets, it seemed. Assets testing, that sort of thing. Cool! It is done! It is finally done. finished on expert in 18 hours, and it did feel sneaky. Oh, the cover image is broken. Nice. I need to fix that at some point. Actually, yeah, of course it's broken. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense knowing how I made this. I'm really gonna fix that. Oh. Very polished and complete feeling mod. Oh. Yeah, this particular page is drawing images from Internet Game Database, but the main page on my site draws the image from my own database, which it draws them from the same original database, but I also have added some stuff manually, such as this cover. So obviously this doesn't work. Oh, what else do we say? Or what do we say in the first place? Some great enemy and environment designs. Especially towards the end. It is hard to produce as a passion project, exactly. Oh. Actually, you know what? Let's praise that a bit differently. Also, let's say about something else about the levels. Ah. Yeah, the levels were generally really big. I mean, that's 10 levels in 18 hours. Those... On average, those levels were pretty long. I would say they were longer than any of the Thief 1 or Thief 2 levels. Hey, 146. And you can look at that as a good or a bad thing. In a way, it's great that the levels are really elaborate and have a lot of exploration to be done. But at the same time, if you want to be done with a level, it might take a while before you hit that point. Ah. Yeah, I actually think that what was that? Jaws of Darkness, something like that. Probably my favorite mission in this. I don't think it's the best mission in this, but it's the most memorable one. Just the elemental challenge things near the end went on for a bit long, and I could have done without those. But it's had some really good ideas and well executed ideas aside from that section. Like, I don't typically like that sort of missions in Thief, but that one was pretty impressive. I will add one negative though. Ah. How to put this? It may be another time, yeah. Soon. But first I gotta somehow figure out how to complain about marble. Ah. Yeah. It was just extremely annoying having to deal with marble so much. How do we rate this? I rated Thief Gold a 6. And if I was to replay one, I would rather play Thief Gold than this. But I don't think I have the heart to give it a 5. Like, it's good for what it is. But I am not a fan of Thief Gold. And this was clearly going for Thief Gold vibes rather than Thief 2 vibes, which I think is the superior Thief game in every way. Cool. Cool. Black Parade done. How about some Noita then? We could Noita a bit. No. Thief 4 wasn't a fan project. It was a project. But I don't think any fans were involved. Like, if you look at some of the interviews they did prior to release, those people were saying the dumbest shit. Like, they were saying something like, "Oh yeah, people just have nostalgia for Thief. It doesn't hold up." Like, yeah. Come on, guys. It's I discussed a bit of Thief 4 in previous stream today, and it's not that bad, but it is the most bland game you can imagine. It is like eating something that is technically edible, that tastes like nothing. Quinoa, that's the food item I described it as. But rice cakes might be a better description. That's easier to remember. It's technically sustenance, but calling it food would be a stretch. And Thief 4 is exactly that. It's content, but it's maybe not really a video game. I honestly can't remember anything about the writing or the story. honestly, the only things I remember about Thief 4. Let's see. Let's see what I remember. It had customizable difficulty, which was dumb. Because some of those settings flat out didn't work well. Particularly in some sections where you had to deal with fire or escapes or mandatory set-piece action crap. And you may have had a difficulty option to die in one hit, and it just didn't work. Then there was that zombie level, which was really linear, but I think that was like the highlight of the game, maybe? Then there's that guard who talks about a silver cock ring. I remember that because I think as the game was coming out, people made a big deal about that cutscene. Or not even a cutscene, but piece of dialogue. It's like, yep, this is the kind of game we have now. The legacy of Thief is a silver cock ring. And I think that's all I remember about Thief 4. I'm sorry, Thief. Let's call it by the real name. Oh yeah, swoops. That was a thing. But hey, I'm gonna switch to Noita. So give me a couple of minutes and we'll continue. Be right back.